Um, so before I start, I've made a few minor changes to my spreadsheet. So if you have a look at the numbers on it, you can see I've tried to make them a bit more no outliers. I didn't want them too big or too small. In fact, we'll even change this to one as well. Oh, yeah, one. Um, okay, so it's all looking clean and tidy. Now, the beautiful thing about Excel is it allows you to sort your data easily and to view it easily. So up here we have this wonderful button called Conditional Formatting. So our most important column is probably the income column. So it's income we get per video. So if you select the whole column, so from D3 down to D14, and then select Conditional Formatting. We'll start with the colors. So if you go to colors, and you'll recognize this from the ladders we have in class that we use on the wall, you can color coordinate the videos that are doing well and not so well. For example, 72, our best seller of 8 now, Mowgli, because it's a new release, just came out a week ago, is full green, and our worst sellers are full red. Now there's lots of different options. We could have chosen color. You could have just highlighted the best sellers and the not so good sellers. Just light to red. So red here is being the best. Personally, I always associate green with being good and red with being bad, so I would lean away from that one, but something like this would be quite acceptable. But sometimes you want to make up your own rules. So we can clear what we have by going clear rules from selected cells. Make sure we've got our cells selected. And say we want to highlight just the videos that are making us more than $30. Because $30 is a nice amount of money. You can get free pizzas delivered. So highlight cells greater than, and it'll already complete most of the work for us. So we want greater than 30, and we can select what we want it to be. So green maybe, but I don't really like that green, so maybe we select our own green by going custom, custom fill, and we can select this green. And now every video that's more than 30 will be green. Now say we want to identify our videos which are making us very little money. We can go highlight cells, less than, and any video that doesn't make us $12, $13, which is 2 sales, for example, is pretty rubbish, and we'll make that red. So that's doesn't leave us much of a margin. It just separates them into good and bad. So let's change it, because I want to work out identify the good and the bad and have a middle area. So we've got our cells selected, and we don't want to have to remove everything and do it again. So we'll just go here and we'll go manage rules. And you can see we've got 2 rules. Now yours will look different to mine. That's just how it is. I've got a newer version because it automatically updated last night. So here, we want to make this one more, and this, yeah, we definitely want to make this value more. So let's click it, and it looks different to how I remember it, but it can't be hard. There you go. So it's maybe if it's more than 40. So then we've got, if we look at our table quickly, actually let's make that more than 46. And we're happy with our less than 13, because if it doesn't hire twice, we're not really interested. All right, here's our table. So now our table, we've formatted it as we want it, and we've identified our best sellers, Frozen, Mowgli, and of course, The Empire Strikes Back. We've identified the videos which are not selling very well, even though Christmas time, Die Hard, just voted the best Christmas special ever, should be selling out the roof, so maybe we'll change that. I do love a bit of Die Hard. Strangely enough, it didn't automatically change. I thought it, oh no, it's 40, it's 46, yeah. So it's still not a bestseller. It's only $5. Poor Die Hard. He's stuck in the middle. Okay, that's it. So you've done your spreadsheet and you want to just color coordinate it to make it look better and make the data easy to read. That's how you do it. Next video. Oops.